Hi, welcome to Bay Village. We come along here just for the celebrations for Easter, and we thought we'd just take a quick video and let you see exactly what it's like. If you're hearing these big bangs, don't worry, they're not explosions. Kids go a little bit crazy this time of the year with fireworks, these homemade fireworks. And honestly, they sound like mini bombs going off. So we're just heading up to the church where there's the bonfire and all now. As you can see, the village is decorated for Halloween. One of the biggest celebrations in Cyprus. And basically, as we get to the church, you'll see a massive bonfire. Actually, if you have a look there, you can see just on the top now. And every man, woman and child in the village will be here tonight at midnight to celebrate the rising of Christ, Christo and Esther. So we'll take a little break just for a second, give you a look at the village, looking back down the hill, and we'll come back to you now when we get to the church. So, coming back to you again. Let me just get this camera right for you. As you can see, bonfire is burning. People are gathering around. Right in the middle of the village. Here we are, just meters from the church. And as you can see, bonfire is burning, surrounded by shops. You can see the crowds. There's Angela. Just trying to get over a little bit. Take a look back around. Bonfire from the other side. And you will hear these explosions going off. See the crowds as they sit here. Just about every man, woman and child in the village will be here tonight to celebrate. Okay? We'll take another break for a couple of seconds and we'll come back to you again. So we just come around to the other side of the church, just to give you an idea, right? It's now about 10 to 12, about 10 minutes before the procession will leave the church and the priest will announce that Christ has risen. After that, once the ceremony and all is over, it's traditional for the Cypriots. They all head to a hotel or a restaurant or something. They eat a traditional soup, traditional cake, and share a glass of wine, and probably stay up for half of the night, right? So you can see for yourself, and just take a little spin around there, right? There's the church and the crowd. Inside the church can't move, it's absolutely chock-a-block full. And you can actually see the sparks and everything from the bonfire rising up around the village, right? We'll try and get a bit close. There goes a few more fireworks. Bring a little bit closer here and give you a look. There we go, right? A look back down towards the village. And funny enough, a client of mine said to me this morning, he said, my God, there was a lot of noise last night. I said, noise? He said, yeah, shooting. He said, all night long, shooting. And it took me a minute or two to actually realize what he was saying. And I had to explain to him that it wasn't shooting. It's these homemade fireworks that you hear. And this particular client went home this afternoon. I said to him, look, you're not here tonight. Last night, you can multiply it by 1,000. So we'll take a break again for a second and we'll come back to you when the priest comes out, okay? Just before the priest comes out, just to explain to you a little bit, once he announces at midnight that Christ has risen, Christo and Esther, the procession will head out from the church and they will carry a lighted candle. And each and every family here has a candle with them. Take their candle, light it from the church candle, and take you back to home to symbol hope and peace. So when the procession starts, we'll come back to you and let you see how it goes. So the bells are gone. The priest will announce now that Christ has risen, and the procession should come from the church. Okay, so give you an idea. Turn around a little bit. Start to come with a light from the church. First people are taking a light from inside, and as the procession comes out, every single family has brought a candle, and everyone will take a light. As I said earlier, they will take it home, and it's to symbolize peace and happiness. Starting to come out of the church now. I'll try and give you a better look. I can see my head is... pouring out of the church, their lighted candles, and just behind them will come the priest and the procession. Fireworks going on. People are starting to light their candles in around the outsides of the church now. I think there goes Angela to get our own candles lit. It really is, if you're here on a holiday at any time on the Orthodox Easter, visitors, tourists and alike are very, very welcome. And you'll find actually there's quite a few people around who've come to visit and see the spectacle, as they don't experience this at home. So if ever you are here around the Orthodox Easter, you find that you are very, very welcome. Just come out of the church now. Don't know if you can actually see there the cross, the tabernacle, the procession is heading up around the church, followed by the church elders and all the other people who are involved coming with their candles. So, I don't know, at the top you can see, I give you a look, you see the cross and that procession going around. more lighting candles in the priesthood. We just thought that we'd give you an insight into how the Orthodox Easter is and how inclusive it is for all the community around. So we'll leave you with that now. We'll wish you all a very, very, very happy, peaceful and joyful Easter. That's it from us. Car Mayplaw. Join us anytime you want. www.prestigebookings.com. Fireworks display. The priest has announced crystal. Yes, the price has risen.
Hadi
So as you can see, people are starting to disperse now, and basically they're going to be heading off to a restaurant or a hotel, as I say, to have the traditional Easter soup, cake, and a glass of wine. So good night to you all from sunny Coral Bay, and everyone here at Prestige Bookings and Coral Bay. I'm wishing you all a very, very happy Easter and a joyful time spent with family and friends.